dumps before Mook and Lux. We called you Pay Verb, you thought you was Scrooge McDuck. Your resume's stacked, but go you lose a bunch. 1 in 10 on the app, and all your views are fluff. In your class, niggas moved on and got poppin'. Clothing lines and leagues, you like being a hot topic. You talk about past moments, that's thought gossip. You only known for the past, that makes you John Stockton. He went to the finals twice, lost both times. And when Karl Malone left, he just nosedived. You ain't who you think you are. Bro, just face the facts. Know your place in that. You overrate your stats. Your ego turned you into Charleston White. On and off the mic, which is why you on and off the white. Brokey, why you went on Bigo arguing with a tranny. Whatever for $1, that's why you showing your panties. Yeah, you going viral because you ain't got a daddy to tell you women ain't side characters inside a family. You gotta go. Surf said, let's fight. Drop the low. I'll be by your door. Let's lock and load. How about it, bro? Tasmanian devil. He spun right out of though. This not a reach. He'll get pulverized if he fight with show. Ask for 30,000 like a prize fighter. What? You don't wanna fight. You wear eyeliner. I talk in my car. I'm like Knight Rider. You a snake in the vehicle when I dodge vipers. You okay? How's your life? That's why you start a space every time you down to fight. Nobody can crowd the space when you start shouting right. Your numbers ain't out of space, you barely get 1,000 likes. Well, heck you did, but the comments off, that sounded right. The people had you mad as hell, called them bots, you not as bright. Engagement through the arguing would have the views out of sight, but your ego driven and deaf. Well, here's some sound advice. Mills was on Billboard, my name is on artist hit records like Real Songs. Your name is on battle rap matches where you still lost. You never had a deal, dog. Your career is stillborn. I feel for him. I'm about to make a film on him. I'm a beat verb. This is just a proverb. Nobody wanna be verb. Nobody wanna adverb. Nobody wanna see verb. Spaces is his echo chamber. We calling it reverb. Sold fake chains in the mall. This was pre-verb, along with belts and cheap cologne. He bout to be curved. This is what you deserve. Nigga, I was disturbed. You mixing coke with ecstasy. That's why you think you emerged. I pull up to the spot in a clean fur. The freak's purr. Warrior who was an elite spur. I'm Steve Kerr. Use your accent for my rants. You thinking weaker? Went from A noun to a pronoun, cause he's her.
Banjis.
Why the nigga who they don't like carries the most power? And when you're next to him, your power jumps. The diss records. When I touched it, it grew. Look at Mickey Factz. He's let out about 6 songs. His numbers have not changed one time. 20-something. He's charted in the 90s. We stopped checking because it's like he can't get out, right? He can't. I didn't touch it. If I'm engaging with it, if I'm going back and forth with it, his numbers are much higher. You need engagement. The reason why I'ma always beat y'all if ever I want to, and the reason why I've always beat y'all is because I really don't give a fuck. You people in the crowd, right? When you don't give a fuck, 2 things gonna happen, right? 2 things gonna happen when you don't give a fuck. When you do not give a fuck, it is strength beyond measure. Because most people who give a fuck can compromise faster than anything. When you give a fuck, you're weaker. That's why I beat y'all successfully over and over and over and over again. That's why when y'all challenge me, you have to call somebody. You have to call multiple forces and get them to stand with you. Why? Because that's a big, bad, glittery nigga. I understand these theories. That's why they can't beat me. That's why you can't get me to engage with Mickey, because I know I don't get nothing back. The same way Royce did. It wasn't the fact Royce was scared of Mickey. He looked and said, damn, and then he looked at me crazy. Now it makes sense, Royce. That's my fault. For real, I apologize, because I get it now. He looked at me like, you told me to deal with him? But Royce, at that time of life, right, we don't know this nigga's a dweeb. We don't know that nothing there because he's showing us something else. You know what I'm saying? He's showing us, hey, I'm here. So you like, okay, he gotta be one of them type of players. Now I get why you didn't. Not a player. Nothing comes back.
While I was packing up this funeral, I came to the conclusion that nigga Chaz is delusional, so sad and unusual. Nigga base his whole life track stacking the numeral and how many views you do. Wow, that shit is juvenile. Comparing numbers like an accountant that stare at numbers. I can hear you suffering. Verb don't understand how the internet function. He carves a narrative under the real comparative substance. It's a scary consumption, arrogant sucker with the weirdest assumption. As some of us believes his character judgment, there is reluctance, but I'm really disgusted and I fear at this juncture. The inside is outwardly starting to appear through the punctures. Creating worlds in his mind like Kyle from Inception. It's his job, the deception of a man in front of 200 stands would start calling himself God is deflecting. Truth is, he moving state to state, horrible tenant. Look, it screams no stability. A voice without a face is a ghost with a host ability. He did an interview, I was close to devoting energy to ask him if he needed some help. The hair under his hat was already visibly not combed, literally, but he's saying he bought a Corvette. That boy's stressed, man. What drove him to misery? Yeah, I didn't even ask him, I just posted about my Benz and how it talked to me. He brung up a fantasy car, awkwardly, that nigga was broke. And he's claiming he's marketing, Frank gave him some hope. But why are you still targeting the sponsors? Jared McCoy was funding community. You said some slick shit like a vulture. Foolishly, he's gone. The shit is all over due to you stupidly. ARP gave you the closure and did it ruthlessly. You said Shy Money was gonna sign you? That's a lie. You took a couple meetings, that's it, nigga, you satisfied? Trying to blame that on Beasley and Smack is why you moving like a gay crybaby, trying to get pacified. What happened to the boy Chaz? Used to be the man, now we all trash. I thought you started up a podcast and battle rap with regret that you went and hauled ass. You said you in the movie and it had an all-star cast. It came out on Tubi and performed bad, looking like a goofy and it's all sad. Cut his internet off, we just need this broadband. Damn, what happened to the boy Chaz? If we break it all down, tall task. Him and Drew should just do DoorDash. I saw a Polo video post. You got my boy flagged? This shit is a cult. He just go up on Twitter to cope with his fraud ass. Truthfully, this nigga's a joke. He make us all laugh. Whether sniffing or sipping the coke, he got a bar tab. Every year you say you leaving, but you still here. Hitman said you sick. Bro, you in a wheelchair? I wouldn't be surprised. Why you ain't battle serious? You said you had security. I'm wondering, I'm curious. You said Mills was gonna lose. Now you got me furious. You missed the whole deadline. Talking about mysterious people that never called you. The spaces says Shutter Island, and you the island gone. I get it now. This brother wildin', what a talent. Creating a world with nothing around it. Just people listening to you talk. They fucking silent. Mental health is a problem. I'm praying that you get found with nothing but a psychiatrist helping you to get out it. You be talking down on black women like they whack women, and you came from a black woman. Brother hate himself, that's why I gotta give an ass whipping. If DiCaprio hear this, he'll ask for the planned footage.
I have an ability to shut my mind out. When y'all go on stage and there's thousands of people and they're standing against you, you people will break. I don't hear nothing. This shit been going on 3 fucking weeks. Every day? How can you wake up every day and think about this man and have a deal? These niggas want to tell me who I am. I don't talk to none of you. What the fuck would make you think you could tell me what type of nigga I am or what I'm doing? Mickey, when I had to play with the guy doing features, didn't I line you up and he paid you? Yes, he did, right?
Shut up and rap!
Did he? Look how many times they tried to attack me. They make up shit on me. These guys don't even fucking know me. That's why I don't get too triggered. They try to tell you like we cool. The last conversation I had on the phone with them, they asked me to rap. I said no, and they got mad. Look at that picture Holla and Mickey took, and it It broke St. Louis' heart because we looking up here like, I don't give a fuck what y'all got going on. This the second New York nigga you jumped in the car with? Mickey, I caught your symbols in your pictures. What that mean to me? Anybody who stand against Verb, you love them? All you little cats want to be king. Y'all sound how Simba sound. This is March and I brought the Simba sound. I'm from where if you put your guard up, niggas come knock that window down. The impact sound like cymbal sounds. I'm a product of what I've been around. Book of Verb, chapter awesome, verse 6. Mickey said if I drop this song that I put under there that's old, he was going to try to get my YouTube taken and my Twitter. He threatened a nerd threatening me. Pull it, Earth. You're going to have to smoke me, Earth. Pull that motherfucker, nigga. I'll be back, nigga. Pull that motherfucker, nigga. That go for all you niggas around here. Pull that motherfucker, nigga. I hear all you bitch ass niggas in your complaints. Pull it then, nigga. Everything sound good. Everything sound. If you ask any nigga that dislike Verb, what he do to you, there will be no answer. I don't fuck. Since I don't fuck, it causes hatred. These niggas been fucking, man, the whole time, bro. I don't do that. I never knew Mickey had this much hatred. Hey, Mickey, don't be afraid. Fear comes later.
I really can't believe that they doubting the speech, the real captain lapping you. Why would a falcon compete? Cradles on Olympus, nigga, climb up the mountain to see. I'm in his account for the week, hands in his pockets like El Hajj Malik before he sadly was shot in the cheek. Nigga, I'm from the X like Malcolm but Pete. I never said you couldn't rap. These bullet points pushing back, turn Verb to an album release. Found in the creek, drowning in sleep. Cops find his body and teeth separated like the 60s when they had fountains to drink. They needed a fine-tooth comb to find homie. I brush it off like it's lights on me. I'm quite holy. Your life phony as a white pony with the horn in front. Chuck Norris punch, fuck his organs up. Intestines, large, small, all of them. Liver, spleen, pancreas, deliver these sages with bitter leaves burned at 1,000,000 degrees Celsius. Who said he was cold? Nigga, please, I'm more like Mr. Freeze at Anchorage. Listen, we basing this on the blood he sees on his little sleeve handkerchief. I'm all in his fake face, ignoring his safe space. I saw all the brave hate and all of his gate traits. Shout the true foe, I gave a skull a display case. Save you was dope, but ain't no scoring in game 8. Pouring his spray paint all up in A face. I'm 10 in euro, that's a foreign exchange rate. We're two different guys and you in the bind. You looking in a true villain's eyes. A few million lives on the line. Thanos and Dr. Doom just combined. Headshot, dude is survived with Bruce Willis' mind. Roberta Flack, music is by his bedside. The doctor's room is a vibe. You'll get supplied with tubes in your side. Like, share, comment, you've been subscribed. The gloom in the sky, the moon drifting by. Feed you chicken, 2 legs and thighs. I need to see the finger waves, gold caps. Bring the pain or you gon' need a grave cause your soul trapped. What you contemplating for? I'm 3 tracks in, Contra made a mold. The target hater shown for constipating flows. Took 50 days to drop. If I ain't start to make it known, it would've been more numbers than a confirmation code. Yeah. You Gemini bitch, this shit this guy spit is really not sick. Plague days equal to 7, not 6. They think it's Mike Vick. What you say, you bring me nonsense, you bring in John Wick. Candlelight vigil, nigga. Now look, they bring John Wicks. I see the time tick and thumb down with the stone on the finger I pick. You talk about women, but think about dick. A king around myths who reading out glyphs. I speak it out and really see the light shift. A fading favorite, your favorite faded. This is Jason Statham versus Jason Tatum. Based the way I say it on created phrases. Don't matter which craft I use, like I stay in sailor, breaking stages. Talk on, just like the haze you blaze and smoke on until the day is wasted. Grand Theft Auto death screen. This ain't the Matrix. I see you chasing H's, begging for the bank payments. That's how you making statements. Who you with? I'ma leave a pissed window. Turn her into Beatrix Kiddo. But the difference is I leave the chick pillow with shards of glass when the cartridge blast when it reached the bitch window. She needed this immediate intro to the devious, mischievous info. Turned into a ghost. Shout to Drake and Patrick Swayze if you're reading this. Ditto. I'm leaving this kinfolk with grievances. You know. Banjo. 'Cause 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 'c
dork. I ain't you niggas, man. I'm perfection, nigga. Half the hood was on that gang shit. They was into status. I got intrigued by the drug dealer. See, I was into status. They was cocky, they was arrogant, and they bitches was the baddest. OG told me get that bag and hoes gonna suck your dick with passion. Gotta smoke to stop my headache. I ain't down for popping aspirin. Freddy Krueger in my sleep. Nightmares being a has-been. Deposit, get that half in. Hit up Tony, get that half in. Mickey, you don't even know what I just said. Deposit, get that half in. Hit up Tony, get that half in. I don't hustle, but I show interest with added interest on the back end. Hey, Mick, check this out. I'm from St. Louis. Our landmark is a back door. Before you pick a show up here, nigga, pick a hood and tap in. Mickey, you can't do that, dork. Urkelbot can't fucking move, nigga. A principal is barking like a gangster finna lose it all, fucking with a nigga who will take anybody. Huh? Cause when I start doing that Verb shit, it's trauma that come behind it. And you ain't cut for it cause you too emotional. Urkelbot, you wanna be a real boy. You ain't, nigga. You ain't, Basquiat. Your biggest feature was holler, man. Get your weird ass on. Are you cool? All that heavy shit are you cool? You can't move. Hey, Mick, here's the thing you don't understand. You're mechanical. You can't move. We don't feel that. You'll never be. Because no matter how you try to paint it, it's more of me than it is of y'all. You, Holla, and AR, y'all are a minority. We don't even know these type of niggas that wake up and get everything they whole lives, don't gotta work, somebody giving them something, all that type of shit. We don't even know these type of kids. It's more me. You're outnumbered. You're outnumbered, Basquiat. Mick, anything you say to me, I will be able to open my phone and show you otherwise. You think from your puss ass heart, man. That's why y'all lose. I want you niggas mad. I want y'all to die. I want blood vessels to pop in you puss ass niggas skull thinking about me. Yes, I do. It's a desire of my heart, nigga. Yes. The whole time it's always these niggas have never told y'all the reason they don't like me because it ain't no reason. They just don't. He did nothing to him. Nothing. Did nothing to none of these whole ass niggas. Principal, you better sit down at your desk and lick that apple, nigga. Shit, dude, he ain't told you who the fuck I really was because his little heart broke. That's the problem you got. You better sit down, nigga. You better unbutton your jacket when you sit down, nigga. You know where you at, dude?
Showtime. Yo, pass me that cassette tape right there. Yeah, that one right there. Matter of fact, nah, just set it on the table. Just set it right there. Appreciate you. Let me set the scene and get this off. It's 4:30 in the morning out in Vegas and he about to set it off. People in the spaces just settle for anything he's saying. What's upsetting more is they don't even get to talk. The mindset of a nigga who don't brush his teeth when he wakes up, but gets his headset and picks his face up. Type his cash app for an asset, straight up. I'm highlighting his foundation. It's not something that I make up.
Bam Jeeves.